The Cuda. Ain't our
What's
record still
going
hanging
on,
there?
people?
I'm
Oh
just
yeah, they caught you, coach. What's going on, everybody? It is the ATL Sports Endgame where we ask the question, "What's the end game?" I'm the therapist ATL. Look, man, we're gonna before we get to the guys on the panel, we're gonna go ahead and get in the comment section because we have
Let,
a
let me
couple of
let me say
special
something before I
guests.
do that. Let me say something before I get. Uh so uh, my
Uh-oh.
one of my brothers, friends, um, the one that kind of pushed me into the right direction. Uh, he passed away today. Um, I was headed into a wrong path. I wanted to go down the wrong path, and he was one of those people. Even though he was in and on that path already, he was the one that said, "Mike, this ain't for you." Um, Clinton Antoine Teagle Jr. Um, just I just want to say thank you for everything, man. Obviously you had a rough life, and you no more. You know, you're suffering. You're not suffering anymore. So, like I said, I appreciate everything you've helped me with, especially one of the, one of those people that was like I said, I wanted to go down the wrong path, and he was like, "Nope, you got a God-given ability." He was an amazing athlete, and this is the one that I wanted the fast money. He was like, "Nope, no, you good at ball." So, um, he was the one who told me, "It's like you good at ball, you gonna do this." So he would actually give me money, so I would not go out in the streets and sell drugs and stuff like that. So, um, you know, appreciate that, Twan Teagle, the rest of the family. I know y'all be watching, so I just wanted to say that real quick.
Rest up,
all
young
right.
man. Rest up.
Indeed.
But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get into it. First person in pole position is Sherman. Sherman Wood,
Mm.
what's going on? We got
Okay.
ATL Leo.
I wasn't ready for that
Yes,
one.
sir.
Yeah,
ATL.
I was like, I had to put my phone down after that one.
Oh shit.
God
Okay,
is
I'm up
good,
now.
man. Hey, y'all, look who we got in the chat. What up, Pewter? Thanks for checking us out, Pewter. You told us it was a long season. Well, the season ain't over with, Pewter. Keep on living. Keep right on living, Pewter. We gonna seize y'all at the finish line, or maybe not. Maybe not. We got Brian
Hmm.
Peoples. What's going on? We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, man? Pat Norris, Jamaris 58 Gilliam. What's up, man? You got Shanta Rozier. What's up? King Quest. What's going on? Mucho Grande. Kenneth Lewis. Hey, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, man. T. Terry said, "Rest in peace, man. Appreciate that, bro." Um, is it
For
King Quest
sure.
said, "Sorry for your loss, man." Pewter said, "Hey, man, appreciate you, Pewter, man. Like I said, hey, look, man. One thing about it, man, we all got that's a debt we all owe. So, I appreciate you guys for
Hmm.
giving that man, his condolences.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do.
Appreciate that. True that.
You got Southside. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, MVGZ, what's going on, man? We got Auntie in the building, Miss Pamela Johnson, what's going on? We got Miss Kai. Hey, Miss Kai, what's going on?
Miss Cam,
And we
Miss
got
Cam.
Georgia, Texas boy. Now look,
Mm.
man. Normally this gonna be y'all thought this gonna be a normal show. We gonna kind of have like a little Friday night madness fun with this right here
Mm-mm.
Uh,
because
Oh, y'all go.
earlier today we got our common sense pretty much ripped away from us. I was having a good day. All the 13 brain cells I had was knocked down to 3. Thank you very much. fan base. I usually keep mine on stash in case I need them. But y'all use them up all day today, so we gonna get into it. But before that, man, I got my brothers on the panel with me. We got the Georgia Reaper that then snuck in here, man. Big Will, what's going on, and what you loading over there?
Man, what's happening? And I'm loading none of your damn business.
Sound like you got some shit. Sound like you got
Okay.
some chicken in the cab. What you doing over there?
Hey, man, I'm beating down this pavement, munching on some Oreos. That's about it.
Oh my lord. Eat
See,
those cookies.
Oreos.
Eat those
Oreos.
cookies.
The cookie that drives with you.
Cookie monster.
And right below him, we have Senator Palpatine. But tonight, he is Mad Mike Sports Esquire. Mad Mike, are you there?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that shit. What the hell that come from?
Oh no. Sound like
Good day. Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Sound like he was Dan
Having a good day. You having a good day, mate?
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Cheerio.
Hey,
And
y'all.
we have Coach Unchained, the coach of coaches. Coach,
What's
what's
going
going on?
on?
Oh, look, see, Coach representing. Hey, look at him. He
Coach
got
like,
the,
I
he
ain't
got
doing
the
that
background
shit.
back there.
Hey, that's what
Come on,
y'all crazy. What's going on, everybody? Hey man. Welcome to the show, man. He said it's gonna be a live one. Let's get right there. Let's do it.
right.
Oh, coach.
Boy.
So let's get right into it. Okay, we gonna get the regular stuff out the way first, which is the
Y'all gonna be in for a
Vikings
surprise.
and Falcons. right. You never know. So, man, Coach, what you think about this, man? The matchup Sunday, based on what we know so far, how do you think? What do you think we can do to kind of come out with this win?
Just play to your strength. Don't try to overdo it. Don't do all this whatever the hell you've been doing the last couple weeks. So just play to
Messing
our
it up.
strength, man. Let Tyler. I'm gonna let Taylor manage the game. He's a good game manager. Just don't try to make him go out there and do the impossible. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
in this game will be fine. On defense, we have to tackle. We can't let this team. I'm telling you, this offense beat us.
Right.
So I have some doubts and some things if that's the case. You see what I'm saying? So this game here is very winnable, and I thought this if I'm gonna say if Kurt was there, I would think a little different. But this game here is very very winnable. So
Mm.
that's it
So,
on
Mike, with that being said, and he said it's very winnable because Drake London and pulled his nuts out of joint. So Manscaped.
that,
So
man.
what do you see us doing? What do you see us doing to win this game with the alterations that have been made?
Um, come and ride that train and ride that. Come and ride that train and ride it. Come and ride that train and ride it. We're gonna ride that train. We're gonna
Choo-choo
ride that Kyle
train.
Pitts train. I think we're gonna ride that Kyle Pitts train. Him and uh Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. It's gonna be a triple threat. I think that's the way you go because this is like Coach said, this is a winnable game. They have one of those quarterbacks. Obviously, he's young. Josh Joshua Dobbs won't play. Uh, I'm assuming he would be dressed up, but
He's
I
the
don't think he
second.
will play.
I hope
But
not.
Yeah, this is going to be a triple threat. Algier, Bijan, and Kyle Pitts. I really think we will get a heavy dose of Kyle Pitts today. I really do.
That'd be nice to see one.
Mm-hmm.
But then,
Yeah.
and then another thing, the check downs for the running backs should be beastful.
Mm-hmm. They've used him a lot more like a tight end. That's why I'm saying we
Yeah,
should see a lot of Kyle Pitts, a heavy dose of Kyle Pitts.
yeah.
But the check downs are definitely going to be there, in my opinion, especially with a quarterback that has shown you the ability to
Mm-hmm.
throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And Taylor, as a guy, it's like he doesn't lack any confidence throwing the ball. So it's not like
Right.
a young quarterback like Drake, but um, Desmond Ritter, at times he can get gun shy. I don't think he's gonna get Taylor Heineke is gonna get gun shy.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. What you got, Big Will?
He patting
Hey
somebody
man,
booty over there.
on
I, I,
paper,
I mean, I mean, it,
on paper, we should win. No Kirk Cousins, no Justin Jefferson. They defensive line got a couple of hurt players on their defensive line. On paper, we should win this game easily. But if we don't play our game, it will become very interesting.
Hmm.
We got to come play our game. We got to run the ball, hit them in the mouth. I'm talking about when I'm saying run the ball, run up the middle. Don't be trying to run all outside the Bijan run. Don't make it about Bijan and the boys. No. Smash mouth football right here.
Well, you got
Smash
no
mouth football.
boys. Shit, motherfucker, they hurt.
he said
We
Bijan at
talking
the
about
ball.
Bijan and
That's
the
the new
boys. We
band.
ain't got no boys. Shit,
That's
all of them hurt.
that's the
Ain't nobody
hey.
hurt but your boy.
And K Styles. My bad. I ain't say K Styles.
What?
What happened to K Style, man?
Oh,
K Styles. Look. He got the same initials. That's why I did that. And that's K Styles, boy. Good God Almighty, y'all. I
You talking
did
about,
that on
you talking
purpose.
about,
Okay.
talking about
Yeah,
JL.
we got
I
Keith
kind of,
Smith hurt. Keith
He
Smith
yeah,
hurt.
loved Keith Smith. That's why I
yeah.
said that.
Drake
All right.
London.
Oh, that
K
is
That's
Styles
why.
loves
That's
some
the
Keith
thing.
Smith. That's why I said that, y'all.
gotcha. I
That's
was
the
like,
thing about what we
huh?
did in the off season though. That's why we got all this depth in the off season.
Oh, for
Now
sure.
we got
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
Taylor Heineke who's gonna use his weapons. He's gonna
Mm-hmm.
distribute the ball to the open player instead of focusing on two different players. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
the problem Desmond Ritter ran into a lot. He focused on Kyle Pitts and Drake London a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Taylor Heineke will distribute that ball. So we really shouldn't have a
But what
problem.
what this is gonna do though, um, it's going to give Ritter a up close first hand look on what your veteran does when situations come up. This whole game is basically gonna be class for him.
Right.
It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
class for him.
he got a veteran showing him how to run, how the system should run. Which we had
Mm-hmm.
that coward ass Mariota run up out the damn
Oh,
door. So
Right.
we got somebody who's gonna show the man how to play the position.
Right. He won't be throwing balls from his butt. Manscaped.
please don't.
Balls and butts don't go together. One. Don't ever say that shit
That's
again.
why I was like,
Hey, look, I'm just saying,
buddy
y'all saw
balls.
it. We all saw it and we let it happen.
One.
I'm
Don't do that again.
just I'm just saying,
The
man.
butts off the
It
balls.
sound it sounded as ugly as I said it. It was as ugly as I said it.
Oh my
But
God, boy.
but what it does is, like I said, Ritter will get a chance to actually sit and say, okay,
Oh
when
shit.
this doesn't work, this is how I handle this.
Oh, my nose.
When that doesn't work, that's how I handle this. You know, throwing the ball, and then he like Big Will said, you're going to see him distribute the ball evenly. You know what I'm saying? See the guys running their routes, see who's open, see who does what, and you know, just work it out. So them little small things he's got to work on, they'll be evident in his face. Cause trust me, he gonna be on the sidelines. Like I said, if y'all seen his press conference, y'all already know Ritter. Like, yeah, I already know I'm sitting down. So
He doesn't have any unnecessary
Let the show
surgeries coming
continue.
up, do he? Huh? He don't have no
Who?
emergency surgeries coming up, do he?
Who?
You know, the last guy who
I
was
was
went had
hoping.
emergency surgery, so just hope it's cool.
Not that I know of.
I'm just saying. So I had to make sure because we don't need none of those.
No. I don't think he gonna take his ball and run home. I
I
don't want
think this kid.
to play in the sandbox
He
anymore.
and what one thing about you can say about Ridley, I think he understands what happened. He knows,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows he got to learn from it. This is a
Right.
learning thing right now. You know, sometimes you have to discipline a certain way, especially in football. You got to still discipline in football because usually when a person fumble, that's a disciplinary action in football.
Yeah.
You fumble, I'm going to. Usually coaches take you out for one play, especially in high school. You're going to take you out for one play. Man, get it together. You know what I'm saying? Then you put it back in. But this here's the NFL. This is money involved. So you're going to have to sit back and you're going to have to learn a little bit more because, like we seen in the chat on my show, somebody said he had 38 fumbles in college. I never looked it up. That's a lot of fumbles. So
Yeah. I mean, but if you look at it, like you said, I'm pretty sure they saw that too. And they were probably hoping that, you know what I'm saying, he would learn from that. But
learn up, yeah.
like we've already said, and I've said this many times, the habits that you bring from college usually show up in the NFL. And if you don't work on them habits or you don't break them habits early in your career, you could end your career. This is what we were talking about, like when I mentioned about when Bryce Young got in. I was like, y'all gotta understand, whatever his habits are, they're gonna bring them with him. And that's part of the thing that you don't escape with the rookie process either. They have habits they gotta break. Every rookie has. Because coach will tell you better than any of us.
Mm-hmm.
College and NFL is totally different. It's a totally different mindset.
Preparation
So
is
you
different
you you
also.
dealing with grown men that's getting paid millions to knock your block off. Mm-hmm.
And another thing, also, like you said, what's different
But
about it.
go ahead, coach.
I said, what's different about the NFL? What's called in college, they can practice more than they can in the NFL. In the NFL, they
Absolutely,
have
coach.
they have stages,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Restrictions.
restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
College, they coach can have you out there for up to 4 hours.
They can't have
They
you
have
out there.
yeah,
Yeah, they can't
NFL,
have you like that in
yeah.
NFL.
You go sit in the classroom and on the field time are two different processes.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
Hey,
why it takes so much longer for guys
yeah,
to finally get it, is
yeah,
because the NFL, you can't go out and, practice these, the accuracies and, footwork and all these types of things during practice like you used to. It takes
yeah,
a lot of these guys, 2 to 3 years. That's why the learning curve, especially if a defensive lineman, is around 3 to 4 years. It used to be somewhere around 1 or 2 years because you could practice. But
you
like
can
now
hit
it's three to
somebody.
four years because you don't have the time to sit.
Hmm.
right. With the collective bargaining agreement that they agreed to,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get all
Mm-hmm.
that goddamn extra money, they cut down on the practices. So it's now
Mm-hmm.
it's more your job as a player to make sure you're ready now. They expect you when you're off, not
Mm-hmm.
on the field. They expecting you to do the study at home and stuff like that. You got to study, do film work on your own. They trusting that you will have that ready by the time you come to practice. You see what I'm saying? So
But you know
and
what?
another,
This
go ahead,
comment
man.
right here, JB, I'm gonna give you the therapist is in comment of the show. This is what everybody. This is what a lot of these Falcon fans. This is what escapes
Hate.
them. Dez will come
They
back
hate.
better than ever with this brief pause he's getting. And correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. How many quarterbacks had to sit down for a little bit and then just to come back and show what they're made of?
Then they
I
show
mean, honestly,
Josh Allen sat.
go ahead, coach.
Didn't Josh Allen get sat down his first year he came
Yeah,
in?
he did.
I
These
thought
are the things that I'm talking about. Like my thing is, I don't have a problem with Dez being sat down. What I have a problem with is just assuming that nobody sits down. We've seen linebackers being, get sat down. We've seen defensive linemen lose their spot in rotation. We've seen cornerbacks get pulled off the field because they're getting destroyed. We see this every game, but when it comes to a quarterback, like it's a huge problem. We've seen Matt Ryan score 0 points in a game, and nobody said, "Well, Matt Ryan doesn't need to be playing anymore." You know what I'm saying? That never came out of anybody's mouth to say Matt Ryan doesn't need to play because his offense didn't score a single point. I've seen Tom Brady score a total of 13 points in a Super Bowl, but we are complaining about Desmond Ritter. I've seen Tom Brady actually have throw three interceptions in a playoff game. Nobody said anything. All right, in the playoff. Nobody said, "Oh, Tom Brady, he should never play again. He should be benched." No, you don't see. I've seen him do that. I've seen him throw 140 something yards, three interception in the regular season game, and then back to back. You seen him have back to back poor performances early in his career, and nobody said anything about him. They said he need to go through the process, but a lot of this is largely due to you spoiled brats on social media. You think you run shit. This is what we talking about last night. Social media have given everybody a voice, and I am thankful for that. But at the same time, some people who just don't take the time out to actually do their research. Um, and on the mark, y'all funny just 2 weeks ago when I said he needed to be benched, I was called crazy. You still crazy for it. That's crazy as hell. Coaches don't bench quarterbacks, and look, coaches don't bench guys in the middle of a season like that. That doesn't. Look, we got a guy that literally did it 3 times this year. He did it 3 times in the last 2 years, but it's something. Who is that guy, coach? Anybody know who that guy who benched they quarterbacks several times, or 3, 4, 5, 6 times?
Oh, this year?
Just in the
Bill
last couple of
Belichick.
years.
Bill
Bill
Belichick.
Belichick. Ding, 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 ding. There you go, Big Will.
Shit. So was the guy in New York Jets too.
but see,
The New York Jets, he got benched like 3, 4 times in the same year.
But here's the part that Mark ain't telling y'all. Mark wanted Ritter to be benched because he did not like him, not because of
Hater.
said plays at the time. Right. See, you coming
Mark
on here
don't even
saying
know
that
why.
now because he got benched because of so-called performance issues, but back then you just said that he wasn't it.
Yeah.
That was personal bias. They ain't had nothing to do with.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question, Warren. Everybody on the panel. Let me ask y'all another question. Desmond said why he got benched. It wasn't because of his play. He said he got benched because he needed to take care of the ball. Okay?
Go.
He didn't get benched because he wasn't progressing as a passer. He was turning the ball over.
That's what
Go ahead,
I was
Will.
about
Go ahead,
to
Big
say
Will.
right now, man. Like, let's not act like this man wasn't ripping that motherfucking ball out there. This man had 300 yard passes 3 games straight. Don't act like this man wasn't ripping that ball like that. He just was turning the motherfucker over. And Arthur Smith cannot afford them turnovers, dog.
Exactly.
You cannot afford them turnovers when your defense is playing this hard, this well. You cannot afford them turnovers. This man had 7 turnovers in 3 games. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. You can't win games like that.
But
you can't win games like that. That's a great comment.
I'm glad you here. I'm glad you here. I want you to get some popcorn and some soda because you're gonna enjoy this show tonight. You're gonna enjoy. I'm glad you're here. You know, thanks for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump to the next topic, which is gonna be pretty quick. Mike, I'm gonna let you start off with this one right now. You know what, Big Will, I'm gonna let you start off with this one.
Hold on, matter of fact, let's hit him with let him know that the man was top 10 in passing yard before his ass got benched. So let's not forget that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we
So
told y'all.
can Taylor Heineke take the Falcons to the promised land this season? So Big Will, since you was on it, what you think about this?
Say what now?
Can Taylor Heineke take the Falcons to the promised land this season with the games we got left?
Well, what I think the situation finna be with Taylor Heineke, Arthur Smith finna see. He riding the hot hand right now. He like what he's saying in the second half. Now, if Taylor Heineke go and win these next 2 games and look good doing it, then yes, we gonna see Taylor Heineke for the rest of the year. If he do that before the bye week, we gonna see him after the bye week. But right now, he's gonna take it. He gonna take as much time as he needs to make sure his future quarterback that they feel will be the future of this team gets it in his head that how to protect the ball. Once he feels that Desmond is ready, then Desmond would take over the job. Unless Heineke go crazy dumb. If you go crazy dumb out there, go on the hot streak, then yeah, Dan Marilla just gonna hold that clipboard for a little bit.
What you got, Mike?
I think like with this team, we keep playing the well defensively. I've said this even with Desmond Ritter. If he just holds on to the ball and doesn't turn the ball over, this Falcons can make a deep run. Why? Because they have a solid defense and have a solid run game. And when you have that, you give yourself a chance to win any game against anybody. So as long as we rush the ball for about 130 plus and we give up anything less than about say 24 points, we win. We give up anything less than 24 points, I think we win. I think we can, especially with our running game, and then you have a quarterback that is he's shown that he can manage the game, and you don't really in this offense. This is not one of those offense where you need to throw the ball 50 times.
Hey, Mike, you forgot an important part, Mike. If Bijan Robinson don't have the most touches, we win.
I mean, look, that goes into everything. I'm talking about. Let me look. I don't care. Look, see all this bullshit about Bijan Robinson being this. It's not Bijan. It's the flow of the running game that's the problem. It's the flow of the offense that's the problem. That's why it looked better with Taylor Heineke because he controlled the flow of the game. A quarterback controlled. Look, let me tell y'all something about football. The quarterback controls the entire flow of the game. If he's on point, he's quick, and he's processing the information quickly, he can control the entire game. Because the defenses, if the defenses get off, they get those 3 and outs, they get those turnovers, you're under the mercy of a quarterback. Because all the quarterback has to do is not make a mistake. So the quarterback can, like, it don't matter if you run the ball. Because at some point, you still got to throw for that 5, that 10, first down, the 5-10 yard for first down to keep it going. So the quarterback actually controls the flow of the game. So as long as he's doing that, we run the ball and we play solid defense. That don't matter. Like I said, I know I understand that people like, all right, Bijan Robinson, but Bijan Robinson has never been the issue. Is Arthur he's disturbing the flow of the game. And this is one of the reasons why, and a major reason why Desmond Ritter is benched, because he was disturbing the flow of the game by turning the ball over. So it's the flow of the game that I think people. So like I said, the Falcons have never had an issue with yards. It's really just we always do shit like you said, Will, check the ball down with Bijan Robinson when we done ran the ball for 34 yards in a row. That shit don't make no sense. So
let me chime in on what you said. You really just brought it to the team. Like that's what he trusted Taylor Heineke check plays at the line of scrimmage. That play
Mm-hmm.
that Bijan Robinson ran in for a touchdown was a check play by Taylor Heineke looking at the defense.
Yep.
He checked that to Bijan Robinson. Now, like, he didn't have the trust of Dan Marino doing that like that. He didn't give him that trust. So it was hard. The flow wasn't there. And you just brought it up. You just capitalized that when you said that the flow wasn't there with Arthur Smith. And because he didn't trust Bijan to make that type of call at the line because he wasn't processing fast enough. Taylor Heineke was processing and seeing. I mean, he was good at seeing the pre-read defense and the defense after he snapped the ball. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
2 levels of defense you got to look at when you're in the NFL. And in college, you can look at one defense and be straight with it. In the NFL, you got to look at 2 types of defense: the pre-read and the read after you snap the ball. And you just brought up a point now. I stand corrected.
Yeah, because in that pre-read, that's when they can switch it up on you. That's when the pre-read is when you get that one look, and by the time he snapped the ball, the look is totally different. This is what Dean Pease defense did a lot for the past couple of years, was he could have one look, and people would say, well, what is it, a 4-3 or 3-4? He was like, all of it. Because at any moment, I could switch it up right before your quarterback snapped the ball, and then we got you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Will is definitely right. We're going to give a shout out to Jew Talk Sports. What up, Jew? He said, what up, fellas? But what y'all got to understand, too, is with that quarterback play, what that does now is when we get into the red zone, now we can make decisions on how to either confuse the defense or punch it in. See, these are the little nuances that really gonna have to pick up on and focus. You know, okay, like Will said, the pre-snap read and the post-snap read, very critical. And they really don't talk a lot about that, but if you know the aspects of football, you know, it tends to come out. Coach, what you got on this?
All right. If you guys don't know, last year, I think Taylor took over almost about the same time. All right. Guess who they played in the 9th game of the season? The Vikings.
Who's that?
All right.
Mm.
They played the Vikings last year in the 9th game. They lost the game 2017. But that was because Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, they don't have those guys anymore. Plus, they don't have Kirk no more. Tyler had a decent game. He had 2 touchdowns in that game. However, with the roster he has now, it's going to prove that he can do this job because he didn't have this roster. This is the best roster this guy's ever had. And even as his as a backup, we're gonna call it. The kid can play. He's not gonna put the ball in harm's way. So he's gonna be very porous, and he's gonna run the game plan. He's not gonna try to overdo it. So, like I said, I don't have any fear about this game. And like I said, they lost this game, but after that, they went on the tear and made the playoffs last year.
Let me say something too, as far as how quarterback and how play calling works, because I don't think a lot of people are smart. Just because you guys don't know, and coach understands this. Play calling is all about rhythm.
That's it.
It's all about rhythm. It's not whether you trust. The trust is there, but play calling is about rhythm. And sometimes when you have a young quarterback, things that you have to do, you have to babysit the offense in its entirety. What I mean by that, you got to call checkdowns. You got to throw more hooks in there. You got to throw a lot of trip sets. And if you don't know anything about trip sets, that leaves you susceptible to a lot of things that's in the middle of the field. Middle, like gap, A and B gap blitzes, because you got all your guys on the outside or whatever side. It could be left or the right side, but it leaves you susceptible to a lot of A and B gaps because you don't have a guy there to help block those guys. So these are the things that, like, as a play caller, you got to understand. So when you got a young quarterback who doesn't understand protection as well as a veteran and how to maneuver in the pocket to give him a extra second or two, these are the things that you learn over time because in college, if you're not playing against a University of Georgia, that's something that slowly is going to come to you. Like the University of Georgia, this is why you see a lot of these quarterbacks struggle. CJ Stroud, those guys struggle in fourth quarters against a Georgia because Georgia was getting after that ass. So the quarterback position and play calling position goes together because if you got a quarterback who understands that I can buy an extra second or two to help my wide receiver get open, that helps the offense and the offensive line. This is why guys like Tom Brady is so valuable. Not, I mean, and Tom Brady couldn't run with a damn, but he was hard to
Nah,
get
not
to
at all.
because he understood how to get himself an extra second or two by stepping up or stepping to the left, stepping to the right, or getting that ball out before the wide receiver get out of his break. These are the things as quarterback that buys you time. So when you got a play caller like a Kyle Shanahan and Arthur Smith, for example, Arthur Smith wouldn't trust a young quarterback in that position. Why? Because sometimes the play and coach doesn't go the way that you want. So when the play doesn't go with the way that you want, you got to have a smart enough and a more experienced quarterback that knows how to buy himself and knows how to get the ball to the guy, to the right guy, and see these things develop before they happen. So you ask the question of why he doesn't trust Witter is because he hasn't learned those subtle nuances of the game. So this is why people always say, does he need to sit or because he's not ready? That's not necessarily the case. A guy is ready or not ready based on his team. If you got a good offensive line, you can throw him out there. Why? Because the offensive line is going to give him an extra second or two. That's how you determine whether or not a quarterback is ready. It's not
And
what's
look,
upstairs, is when your offense can you run the ball to help protect him, help it speed it up. Can the offensive line help him to block? These are the things that determine when a quarterback is ready. There's a lot of factors in that.
now, and see, here's the second part to that. This is why when you hear Ryan Nielsen say, when people are saying, well, we need to get sacks, we need to get sacks, he said we need to get pressures first, and then the sacks will come. Because just like Mike said, pressures disrupt the rhythm, which then in turn does not give your quarterback, the opposing quarterback, time to make the play, which could result in a sack. So if the rhythm, and if a veteran understands rhythm in the offense, like you said, he can buy himself time even when you got a formidable defense barreling down on him. So so you saying trust he needs to be benched. Well, like you said, and I've said this before, with the offense having three phases, if one of those phases are off, everything is off. Then that would mean, like you said, Ritter would have more. If we had a big nasty offensive line that was hard to get through, Ritter'd have all day because it would allow him to go through that period of learning that, of gaining that experience. But because we don't have that type of O line, he don't have that learning curve. So he's gonna he the optics are gonna look bad either way. Because here's the deal: if Mike just said you need rhythm, and you guys are saying, well, Ritter ain't ready, but Heineke's ready because he's a veteran, then guess what happens? Drew Dahlman is one of the main contributing factors to that. Because if Mike, what Mike just said, if the quarterback controls the flow of the offense and you have one guy, the main guy on your offense, that's supposed to be right there with you, messing up,
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why it's
you
important.
actually
That's why I was
he
saying it's
throws off.
important for the quarterback. The quarterback controls the flow of the game because if he's out, this is why pressures matter more so than sacks. You can get one or two
Right.
sacks, but does that really affect him the entire game? Pressure affects him the entire game because it takes him out of rhythm. And once a quarterback is
Yep.
out of rhythm, you can throw different types of coverages at him to change his eye level, all right, and change his sight and his rhythm and when he's releasing the ball. So this is why I say sometimes young quarterbacks, depending on the team around him, is ready or isn't ready. And this is why and I always say this. We so focused on Desmond Ritter fumbles and him quote unquote taking sacks, but you gotta think to yourself, all right, why is he even getting that much pressure in his face to begin with? If he wasn't getting that pressure in his face to begin with, he wouldn't be susceptible to fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Because if you look at it, a lot of his fumbles, especially behind the line of scrimmage, came because the O line broke down and the defenders got to him. Now, yes, granted, he had a couple of times where he held the ball too long, but remember, in most of those games, he had at least 1.5 to 2 seconds to try to get the ball out.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all got to remember that it just, and that's why we tell y'all, it just wasn't him. It was the entire offense that was all out of whack. You had
Mm-hmm.
guys lobbing on routes. You had the center not doing his job, and then you had the O
Let,
line. You had some of them getting beat on their
let,
assignments.
let, see, let me say this. This is where I'm gonna kill him right here. You remember the Super Bowl?
That's backwards.
Hmm.
You remember
That's
the Super
backwards.
Bowl? How many sacks did Grady Jerry have?
3.
And what happened the rest of the game? They didn't get a lot of pressures, right?
Mm-hmm.
That what allowed him to get in rhythm
In rhythm.
because he wasn't getting pressure. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Yes,
can sit up here and say sacks matter, but he got sacked 4 times in that game. But that wasn't it didn't deter him. But if we would have kept getting pressure,
Hmm.
it would have changed the rhythm of the offense, the rhythm of the pass blocking and all that. All they did was
Ho-
go to a quicker. All they did with that was go to a quicker snap, and they got the ball out of his hand. And they because James White had 13 receptions, so sacks don't matter as much as people really think they do.
Right, and that's that. Let me get that. Let me finish that up. Mark, you got to
Mm-hmm.
understand something, bro. You got all these pretty terms and all this PhD talking that you're doing.
Hmm.
You got to understand something. Sacks are the end result of constant pressures. That's why you have edge rushers. Most of the time, your edge
thought this
rusher's
was,
job is
I
to
thought this
get
was, I thought this
quarterback
was common
pressure.
knowledge, but I guess not.
That they're your edge rushers are not always designed to get sacks. They want to
Sure
get
ain't.
sacks as an end result, but it's designed to get pressures so that the quarterback's rhythm is thrown off. Because a quarterback that has no rhythm, he will throw the ball. He won't hit none of
Hmm.
his targets. He'll have to throw it out of bounds, or he'll
That's the
fumble.
whole. That's the whole
That's the
point of
whole
having an
point.
amoeba defense. Anybody know what amoeba defense is? That's the whole point of having an amoeba defense. That's the reason why a 3-4 was even invented. That's why a 4-6 was ever invented. Because what you're doing at the line, you jamming guys. Why? To
Right.
throw the rhythm off of the passing game. So sacks don't matter as much as people think. We've seen it time and time again. We literally had a guy in Dante Fowler Jr. that ended up
Hmm.
having a bunch of sacks, but when he got here, he didn't get no damn pressures.
Hey, let me ask y'all something.
Right.
Did the Saints help Philadelphia in the Super Bowl?
Hmm.
Oh Lord, you didn't have
No,
to do that,
sir.
Will.
They
You didn't have to
overlooked
do
sacks
No,
that, Will.
all
no.
year long.
Look, hey. I mean, I mean, what? But you know what? You know what? That's funny. That's funny because if you look at this, I expect him to say something like this. I expect that because if you're gonna look at film and then twist it around to make it agreeable, knock yourself out. But I'm gonna tell you, how many teams, how many teams get more pressures than sacks, and vice versa.
All of them.
Coach, I'm gonna ask you, Coach. I'm gonna ask you because I mean, because
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna ask you right off the bat.
Coach, I thought this was common
Go ahead,
knowledge, but
Coach,
I'm so
because I mean,
wrong, bro. I'm so
don't
wrong.
take our word for it. Yeah.
Because
I mean, don't take our word for it. Listen to the coach.
if you don't get no pressure, you ain't gonna get no sack. Think about this. You have to go somewhere. The sack ain't gonna just come to you. You got to move. Pressure means you're moving your feet. If you ain't moving your feet, you're gonna get beat. Simple as that. Pressure, man.
Now, Coach, let me
Pressure,
ask you a question.
pressure leads to sacks. It's just, I guess you can call it common sense, but I've been
Hey,
here a long
I,
time.
what
I
they gotta
thought so
think
too.
about too,
I thought.
what they gotta think about too, Coach, is we've been getting there a couple of times. We just missed on the sacks.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't
Yeah.
have guys
Okay.
there plenty of
Now,
time. We just missed on
One
the
more
sacks.
thing. Let's
Bro,
think
what
about last.
fucking Super Bowl were you watching? Motherfucker, you come in watching the Falcons Super Bowl saying some stupid shit like I'm sorry. They didn't get sacks in the Super Bowl. What the fuck are you
Who
talking?
won?
Oh my God.
Chuck,
Who said that?
I'm,
stop watching
Who?
Madden. No,
y'all need
Chuck,
to
stop
put this
watching
crack
Madden. Stop
cereal
watching
down.
Madden. Stop watching Madden. No, you know what? Matter of fact, matter of fact,
Who said they
let
didn't
me
get sacks in the Super Bowl?
see. We need to get to this next
Who
topic
said
So
that?
Chuck
because
Chuck said they
this
didn't
right
get
here, this
sacks in
is
the Super
exactly
Bowl though. What the hell were
what I'm
you
talking
talking? What the hell were you watching?
He
about
was
right
playing
here.
Madden.
Grady
This is going
Jarrett
to explain a lot of.
he almost broke a Super Bowl record. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh God,
Boy, you
boy.
lucky I'm hungry. Woo.
Boy.
Look, no.
We said that, Chuck. We talking about the
Okay,
Eagles. You said,
let
oh
me
my
let
God. Look, I'm gonna just stop reading these comments because
I'm confused.
y'all
look.
repeating the same
I
stuff
was
we
Let me
said.
get
confused for a second there.
look. Let me get this out the way. It says the Falcon fan base in turmoil using Madden answers to solve real team problems. That's y'all problem right there. That's y'all problem right there.
They
Y'all
did
coming in here with a
Madden
Madden
GM.
mentality trying to answer NFL questions.
Yeah.
Yes, that's y'all problem.
Like I said,
Y'all
I
take
just
it
thought it was
because
common
the fact
sense.
that y'all think that
Cut one.
the fact that y'all think that sacks come before pressure, and y'all killing me with that. Because, Coach, let me ask you a question. Don't pressures cause the quarterback on the opposing team to become skittish enough to where he
They
makes
can pee himself.
simple mistakes? Yeah, he makes simple mistakes. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Which leads
Hmm.
to the sacks. If I got
Trying
your
to get the
quarterback's
ball
head
out
like this,
faster.
If he don't
right?
throw it out of bounds, yeah.
Right. If I
What?
got your
Okay, hold on, one.
quarterback's head on the swivel,
Hold on, one.
and I
If can I say one more thing? If pressure wasn't there, why the
yeah,
hell
go
these
ahead.
guys throwing the ball out of? Why did they throw it out of bounds?
Hmm. Right.
That's the
Too
pressure
many
right
fans.
there.
And they got to think about a lot of teams that play the Falcons, they get the ball like quick. So
They
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 know
get
do.
them out real
we
quick.
They have
top
Yep.
to.
five in pressure. We top five in pressure. So they throwing
Yes.
quick out
Yeah.
routes. You know what I'm saying? Or they throwing check down to the back because they don't want to get sacked.
Hmm.
But that's when the offense come into play. Because if our offense putting them behind the ball, behind the 8 ball, now they got to sit back there and hold the ball because they
Exactly.
behind. You see what I'm saying? That's when
Thank you.
they come in together, when they mix together, that's what happens.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
our offense got to be more effective for our
Right.
pass rush to get more sacks.
Exactly.
And this
One, you
okay.
said
Okay.
it.
So
You the
this,
call of this one.
hey, but you know what? That's fine because I got all day. He said the first team in the division to win 3 games in a row will win this division. I mean, okay, that's a fair assessment. But like I keep telling y'all, y'all keep trying to put Madden logic in and try to make it work in the NFL, and it don't work. It
I
don't
mean,
work.
I get what he's saying.
There
I
is
don't
no
think this division is as bad as people think. I just think we just
no.
got a good bunch of football. We just got good football and good defense going around the
Hey,
league, and everybody's just saying just like everything is terrible. Defense
but
is
you know
just
what?
catching up.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
that statement ain't even true because Tampa Bay and the Falcons can go on win streaks for the next 3 games, and they both can win 3 straight. But that
Yeah,
ain't telling that. It's
yeah,
about handling your business when you playing the NFC South opponents. It's about handling your business. Then that's how you win this division.
Right. Right.
yeah.
What a day.
Look, but no. See, I'm gonna get back to
I,
this
I
topic because I got something I wanna highlight. And Mike, you know what I'm about to go with it. I got to say it. I got to say it because so we was asked a question, and I'm one of the guys in here just asked a question. So if Taylor Heineke doesn't win, who do we go with? So earlier today we had
Tyrone.
somebody tell us, yeah, no. Somebody told us that the person that should come here that's gonna help this team win is Kirk Cousins.
How he gonna come? What? Who said that? The man hurt.
the motherfucker in the damn chat.
Huh?
He probably done disappeared by
Mister
now
Mister 11 wins in 11 years. What it do?
against
What
winning
it do?
teams.
Yeah,
He got
against winning
11
teams.
wins against winning teams.
But how
He's
he gonna
supposed to be
come
the
and play for
Falcon
the
savior.
Falcons and he's hurt?
Wait a minute.
That's
But
the whole
one
point too. We don't even know if he's gonna be the same quarterback.
Or he? Or you talking about next year
his own team
or this year?
don't
He
want him.
said next year.
His
I know. I guess he's saying next year. I'll give him the benefit of the
man,
doubt next year.
man.
Oh,
It's like how we just literally had him.
y'all
That's
know.
the whole point. Y'all
Y'all
didn't
know
want,
Kirk Cousins
especially
30-some years
you.
old, right?
He
He's
didn't
30.
even want Matt Ryan.
Mm.
That man. Look, sometimes you sound foolish because you
I'm,
retarded.
bruh,
Oh my lord.
I'm sorry.
bruh. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There is no. This is not Staples.
Look,
There is
I'm
no
not
red
dropping no
button that you
link for
can
you to
push.
sit up here and say
Ta-da!
the
It's
same
over.
goofy shit you saying. And no, absolutely not. No, that's not happening. I'm gonna need you to grow a
Look,
left side of your brain or something before you even come on here again. We not. No.
Mm.
uh, bruh. You said it.
This
You
chicken
said it.
sure is good.
we look.
It sure is.
Look. You said you wrote a 4-page letter saying you wrote a 4-page
God,
paper saying it, bro.
girl,
Like
He
this
never
man,
said that for real.
this man don't even have a winning record against. This dude has won 11 games out of 30 something games against winning teams, and this is supposed to be the Falcon savior. Man, come on, bro. Come on.
can I tell you something? Jameis Winston got more wins than that, and he got more interceptions to go along with the wins. So,
Y'all forgot?
Kirk
I was gonna say
Cousins?
something.
And better call on Tyrone, cause you ain't
Hey,
getting.
y'all know Kirk ain't
Tyrone
dark
ain't picking
skinned.
up.
Y'all know that, right?
You better call on
I'm
Tyrone,
just
cause you ain't getting.
he's lighter than Desmond.
Oh man,
Bro, that's the whole point, coach.
but it
What do y'all want? You want a dark
uh,
skinned man? You want a light skinned man? You want a white man? You want a pink man? Yellow
no.
man? Purple man?
Uh-uh. I'm gonna tell
Oh,
y'all
I
what
know
they
what they
want.
want. They
Now
want
I'm,
Bernie
I'm,
the
I'm gonna tell you what
dinosaur.
they.
Jesus.
So
Bro,
you saying purple?
Yeah,
this
white
month,
Barney.
Look, y'all.
this dude is the epitome
No,
of
y'all.
failure. Okay, of overrated and stat pattern. This is what Kirk Cousins has always been.
Mm, mm, mm. Oh, he got those empty
First,
stats like Matt Ryan supposed to, huh?
now,
That's what you're trying to
see,
say?
no, what it is. What it is.
Oh
They
my
want
lord.
a Madden quarterback. They want a quarterback that you can just change. You can just put
This
Patrick
month, we
Mahomes
asked him a
legs
simple
on.
question.
Yeah,
Mm,
no.
mm,
You can
mm.
put Patrick Mahomes legs on him. You can get Tom Brady's upper body and probably, you know what I'm saying, Peyton Manning's head, and just have
Oh
a
my Lord.
quarterback that's just gonna be able to just
Look,
do it
look,
all.
cut. Look,
It's not how it
all
works.
y'all cut the bullshit out. All right, don't give me this bullshit by he didn't say. Why the fuck would you mention Kirk Cousins if the question was if Desmond Ritter ain't it? Why would you say Kirk Cousins? Because he is the guy that you thinking about. Look, yeah, look. Y'all talking about Senator Palpatine, the guy we study psychology over here. You trying to tell me that he never said he's a savior? Yes, it is. Why else would you want him to be a quarterback? To save us from mediocrity. Stop it. I
Chuck,
don't
let me
know
tell you,
who
Chuck,
y'all
let
who
me
you
tell you
trying to fool with this. You're not fooling me. You can fool Smitty and Lowe and all them motherfuckers over there, and you can go for pound to pound. You can go to the Falcoholic and tweet all you want and have 100 dumb motherfuckers, right? But you're not fooling me with this Captain Cunt type of crap y'all out here spewing.
I like Captain.
Why else would you want?
Chuck,
Why else
Chuck.
would you want a damn Kirk Cousins on this damn team to come in here and lose? Like what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all
That
say
makes
some
sense.
of the dumbest shit and then try because y'all got caught in some dumb shit. You want to try to weasel your way out of it and say he's not the savior. Then why the hell you want him as your quarterback? You want him to save you from mediocrity. That's what all y'all always say. I'm tired of damn losing. I don't want to lose anymore. I don't want to lose control. Y'all don't want to lose, but you want to hire this man who's gonna come in here and give you $50 million to come in here and do exactly what he's always done, and that's lose. But you want to sit up here and say, I didn't say that. He's not going to be the savior, but why else would you want a quarterback like Kirk Cousins to come in here? Stop it.
32 years old, y'all.
Chuck, let me tell you something, bro. Cut out all the cap. We already got the screenshots from him saying it.
I ain't gonna say he's not gonna bring Kirk Cousins here to be the savior. What the hell you coming here for? The hell we talking about?
So why would you bring him here?
Look,
If he
go
don't
ahead,
want to be the savior.
take the man's song.
That makes no sense.
No, just go
That
ahead,
makes
take
no
the man,
sense,
go ahead,
Coach.
take the man's song, got you.
If you bring it,
Go ahead,
hold
take
on.
the man's song, got
Can I say something, Juan? If you're gonna bring that person in here and he's not going to be for your savior, why the hell would you bring him in? Why would you waste the money to bring a person in who's not going to be the person that you want to save your team? That's a waste of
Again, even if you didn't say he the savior, why are you bringing in a guy who ain't never won shit to the Falcons? Somebody answer that question. If he ain't never won nothing, why are you even mentioning that you would consider bringing him here? What's the point of that?
Y'all really think that because he comes to the Falcons that he's just miraculously going to change the way he plays the game? But
Coach, let him answer that. I'll wait for him to answer because he's not getting no link to come in here and say that bullshit again. All right.
Whoever said it, why would you bring him in here though?
Because it sounds cute. Because it sounds cute. Because I'm a chin checker.
Oh, the video is already out. Y'all can actually go to Mad Mike Sports. The video is out. It's already out. You can see it. You can see it for yourself.
First of all,
he said Kirk Cousins will be the one of those people that he would consider bringing to the Atlanta Falcons. So why, if a guy who has never won anything, he's never done anything outside of throw for 4,000 yards in a season, why else would you bring him to this team? You're fooling yourself. You're not fooling me with this bullshit. Okay. Right. You don't bring a guy in as a quarterback just to lose. Like, what do you see? This is stuff we're talking about. You're just bumping your gums right about now because nothing makes sense. Why else would I draft a quarterback? Obviously, I want him to be a great quarterback. You don't just sign guys to say, "Yep, he's gonna come here and be mediocre."
Look, first of all,
crack, baby, crack.
He's not gonna all of a sudden develop a winning strategy or a winning game plan coming here from another team. The man been losing for 11 years.
He been
11
losing all his
years.
damn career. You have been,
If you
he's a guy that I would. Why would you consider him?
Yeah, why would you consider him still?
wait,
He's
no, hold
That
on,
don't make
whoa,
sense.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
All he done and lost.
confused. It's the
hold on,
same
Mike.
concept.
But y'all clown. Wait. But no, y'all clown. We're gonna do. Y'all clown Ritter for not giving y'all the wins y'all want in about 8 games. But you want a man that ain't won in 11 years to come to this team and try to help us do what?
He ain't won nothing, and you would consider him. That don't even make sense.
what?
Half of the shit do you considering a loser just sounds stupid.
Cut it
I'm
out.
confused.
Cut it out.
Well, I didn't say I wanted them. You said you consider. Okay, why would you consider a losing to come to quote unquote a losing organization? Make it make sense.
Because he's not high on. Look, let's just cut the bullshit out. You not high on.
I got it.
You not high
I
on.
got it. Hold on.
Go
stop.
ahead, coach.
I
Go
got
ahead.
it. He wore a gold chain and he was hyping.
Wow. You know what, coach? You right on it. He right on it. He gonna talk about I didn't ever said I didn't want it. I said I would consider. Why would you consider a loser to come to a losing team?
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, be for real. You know that Kirk Cousins ain't the same.
I don't know who they be thinking they be fooling with this goofy shit.
Wait. Coach. What's
No, Marky Mark. We talking about coach. There he go trying to switch the argument. We say, why would you consider bringing in a loser if we already losing? Don't. I already know what Desmond Ritter can and cannot do. He already showed us that. He's not. Look, chances are he's not the guy. All right. I think we can all agree to that to a certain extent.
Hey, we all know on the mark they like goddamn Desmond Ritter anyway. Goddamn.
Yeah, we know that. I'm trying to figure out why he.
Man. Like that's no big deal. That's no big shock. He been said that. He's just trying to make it sound cute now.
Yeah,
You don't like Ritter. So your mindset is you don't like Ritter, so anybody else will do. Yeah, you don't like Ritter, so
Go ahead.
anybody else will do.
What you say, Will? He still ain't.
I said we done had the dude on the show plenty of time before. He like to stir shit up anyway. So
he not saying nothing. He not saying anything at all.
He gonna say the same argument shit. Desmond Ritter ain't it, fam. I'm just saying, fam. Desmond Ritter ain't it. We know what the hell you gonna say. We know he's not ready right now.
But he ain't even playing.
What the fuck?
He ain't playing no more.
Come on, man. We moved on. You got to bring him back.
But here's the deal, though. But see, here's the funny thing. He ain't it, but you ain't got an answer that's gonna make up for why not.
Because he don't even know one. He don't even know. He just saying some stuff.
I know he don't know. I heard all the shows he was on.
Now he plugging his show, y'all. He plugging his show just so he can say nothing.
We don't say bring in a $50 million a year quarterback not to goddamn get to another level, bro. You're saying you want to bring that dude in because you think he gonna put you on another level. Come on, bro. We'll bring no goddamn $50 million a year quarterback to lose goddamn 9 games. Come on, bro. That make no sense.
That bad. That makes no sense. He's done everything that Desmond Ritter has done. Not win.
Look. Let me tell y'all something right now.
I got a question.
Let me help y'all out.
Isn't that kid 6-6?
Go. Huh?
He what?
And he's 6-6. Des, and he's 6-6.
Who talking about Desmond?
Des. And he's 6-6.
6-6, yeah.
Yeah. So he is not below or above.
Ooh.
He's at 5.
He right there.
He's at 500.
Well, see, coach, you know what? No, coach, you know what, though?
I don't know. I can't count either.
What we're
That
seeing
motherfucker
is...
still haven't answered the question.
I'm counting rice grains now.
This is what this is an example of I want to be right, not informed.
It's just
He
like
Because
still
you have
haven't.
yet to answer the
I
question.
just want to answer. I just want to answer. Why are you considering a loser? I still ain't figured that out yet.
it's just like counting grit seeds. How many grits to make a spoonful of grits? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
okay. But anyway,
But hold on. Yeah, we were talking about he was good because he was doing what he's supposed
He
to do.
was
If he
doing
don't
what he
turn
was
the ball
supposed.
over, if he don't turn the ball over, he's a good quarterback, bro. He got
Mm-hmm.
to learn how to
oh,
protect the ball, and
where
that's
were
Yeah,
they
what
at? Where
Arthur
were they
Smith
at
trying to
prior to
teach
him
him right
being
now.
benched?
yeah. He was nowhere near. He wouldn't. He
But
only
Will, you
started.
said
He only started commenting on my channel when Desmond Ritter was benched.
Bro,
Mm,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like
I
before,
told you
but,
so.
before
hey,
this last game, before this last game,
Yeah,
Desmond Ritter was top 10 in passing
yeah.
yards.
He said that.
He was top 10 in passing yards before this last game. So let's not act like he wasn't throwing the ball
Yeah,
good.
he went down because he didn't play in the rest of the game.
but
Okay, that's why he went down.
Mm,
okay,
mm, mm, mm.
okay, check this out. Ritter, he's
Ooh,
not a
this is
bad
crazy.
quarterback. He
What
just has more to learn.
what what
There's a
what
difference.
what do we got?
He's not a
What
bad
do we got
quarterback. He has
to?
more to learn.
But
What do we have to apologize for? How many times have we said we do not know what Desmond Ritter is going to be, but give him a chance? How many times
but
are we
nobody
going to say
gave him a
that?
chance. That's the problem. Nobody gave the kid a chance. You've been crucifying this
You
kid since
never
day
heard
one.
us say that he was our answer. He's the franchise quarterback. We never uttered
Wait.
that one time.
What? Mark said we had to apologize. You
Mm.
funny. Ain't apologizing for nothing because I ain't said
I
nothing
mean, I
negative.
apologize because
Nobody
your
Hey
else
ass
has
man,
ever
stupid as
hey,
fuck.
we ain't gave on the mark too much attention, bro. We diluting for the
No,
rest
I'm
of
reading the
everybody
rest of
else here,
these.
man.
I'm reading the rest of these comments. I'm reading out these comments.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm just reading these comments. I think
Mark.
everybody.
Mark, we appreciate you for coming on. We appreciate
ATL
you for coming
Leo,
on. You know, yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
We appreciate you for coming
Quinn,
on. We understand you trying to. Yeah, Chuck. You know what I'm saying? JB, appreciate you.
Mm,
Look, man,
mm.
y'all got to stop trying to use Madden logic on the NFL. Y'all got to stop trying to use
Uh-oh.
Madden
About to
logic
make
on
a
oh
the
shit,
professor.
NFL.
here's a six
Uh-oh.
man.
The
It's
six
not
man
Hey,
working.
in the
It
bro.
house.
hasn't
Hey,
worked.
my
Six
It's
brother.
man
not
How
in the
you
going
house.
to.
doing, six man?
Mm, mm, mm. You know, walk
Man,
out of
man,
his
what,
damn
Man,
boy,
K-Style.
y'all with it.
man, man, what the hell did I just miss?
K-Styles, you missed it, man.
Man,
Your buddy in here. He over here kicking over chairs.
Okay, fill me in.
Mm,
Chucky D say it's okay to admit y'all was wrong this offseason. Let's move on. Well, see, this is where that coochie cutter come in.
Wrong
oh.
about
He
what?
got that coochie. Look,
Wrong about what?
look. Just say you ready to whip it out for number 7 in Baltimore. Just all y'all got to do is do it. Just say, look.
Is that his number?
We do not want a guy to be paying. I don't want to be paying $250 million. And you can go back and see exactly what I said about Lamar. I still think he's not a good quarterback. I still think he's not a very good thrower of the ball. I still don't think he's worth $250 million. What do we have to apologize for? He's showing you that
Let
he's
me ask you a
turning the
question.
ball
Hold
over
on.
at a high rate.
How many turnovers Lamar Jackson got this year?
Like 12.
What is their
I think he's
what is
right
their record?
behind
First of
Desmond
all,
Ritter.
what's Baltimore's
He's
record?
right behind
Big.
Desmond Ritter.
He's
Wait.
right behind Desmond Ritter
I
in
just tell you
turnovers,
what
Big
it is.
Will.
I tell you what it is. You know, I
What's
find
their
out.
record? What's their winning record right now? What's Baltimore's record right now?
They got
Big.
a pretty good team. I think they like 6-2. Yeah, but like they not even blowing
They're not.
teams away.
Hardball is a hell of a coach. Now I'm not gonna
No.
put
That's
that
that.
past
That's
him.
Oh
no.
yeah,
That's not my.
absolutely.
He
No,
don't
no,
shoot like
no,
his
no,
brother.
no, no, no. No, follow me now. No. Follow me. They said y'all said 6-2, right? On the regular season, right? Y'all regular season, right? Can any one of y'all in that comment section right now say that they're guaranteed to win a playoff game?
Baltimore win games every year
Can
and
you?
then get to the playoffs and get kicked out in the second round.
Hey, y'all. We ain't got to game
That part.
13 yet because he
That
usually go
part.
down to game 13.
That
I'm
part.
just saying.
Like I said, wait and
He
see.
go down to game
Wait and see. Wait and see.
Well,
He ain't gonna do no more than he been doing.
well, I said,
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for Corey. I was wrong. My bad. I'm sorry. That's the closest you gonna get, motherfucker.
I'm not saying none of that because I didn't sit up here and look. I didn't
he
sit
ain't
up
gonna
here
do
and really say
that.
really was the greatest thing since sliced bread. None of that.
I'm trying to
I
figure
just
out
said
what the
wait and
fuck am
see.
I. Hold on.
I said if he
I'm
does
sorry.
good, fine. If he don't, okay.
What am I sorry about? I'm still trying to figure out what am I sorry about.
Y'all can check any show you want.
He's actually passing the ball okay this
I'm not
year.
sorry about nothing. I stand on everything I said.
Hey,
I stand on
check
everything.
this out.
see, but here,
Your boy Todd Monken actually trying to pull something out of Lamar right now. I mean, he had a couple good games throwing the ball. I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah, a couple of good games. That
I seen
happens
him
every
throw.
year with Lamar. That don't mean you're a good thrower of the ball. The good thrower of the ball, you got to have at least 4 consecutive years of consecutive exactly. All right, similar numbers. And what I mean by that, you got to pass the ball for at least 3,800 yards in a season consistently. He's never done that. That's
Yeah,
not a
he
good
only
thrower of
did
the
it
ball.
what? He only
He's never
did
done it, and
3,500
he's
Hold
never
on,
yards
done that.
in his career.
wait. Whoa. Hold up. Yeah, let me get this. So that's a dumbass argument, right? Nigga, it's a fact.
Oh,
It's a fact. Go back and look at it. When
Y'all
the
got
last
one
time
up
the
here using
daggone
the N word.
Baltimore
that's
Ravens
what I said.
when the last now,
had
cause
to,
see, this is the shit I
I
be
had to
talking
turn
about.
my head.
You gonna come on here trying to chin check me? Go back and do your research. When the last time Baltimore won the second round of the playoffs? I'll wait.
This man has never thrown for 32 more than 3,200 yards. He
Turn it
didn't even
down.
throw for 30,
Right,
30. This is probably the first year that's not a good throw of the ball. That's having a good season
right. He only had over 3,000 yards one time in his career.
one time.
One time.
so here's my
That
thing.
definitely ain't worth
Y'all
no
kill,
two
y'all
hundred
kill me
fifty
with
million
that.
So
Y'all
dollars.
hate.
Go ahead, K Style. Let K. We
so
done. Go ahead.
Hey,
so we already Mark said the quarterback that he has in mind is Kirk Cousins. So I want to ask everybody in the
Oh,
chat right now, who is your quarterback of preference for 2024 for the Atlanta Falcons? The reason
me?
why I'm asking this is because I asked the question Monday, and a lot of people said that the Falcons are in the market for a quarterback in 2024. Now, follow me on this.
We're going to eliminate Desmond Ritter. So eliminate. We just considering this. Just saying if Desmond Ritter is not there. So everybody, no Desmond Ritter.
So
Ooh.
I asked the question, and I said, should the Falcons cut bait, release, and all that of Desmond Ritter either during this season or the beginning of or before next season? I got a question. Why does everybody think that is an extreme possibility if they're in the market for a quarterback for 2024?
Say that. So
yeah,
he
get some,
asks,
get some.
why is it an extreme possibility that Desmond Ritter may not be the quarterback next year? Why is that an extreme?
Why is that extreme? Because from what Mark told me and from what Chuck told me Monday was that was too of much of an extreme possibility.
Bruh.
So I'm just waiting on
Between
some
the both of
answers.
them, they share a brain as thick as a drop. Between the both of them, they share a brain as thick as a drop of Kool-Aid. I'm not like y'all waste my time. Y'all wasting my time because you still ain't answer my question, Chuck. When the last time they went? When the last time they went to the second round of the playoffs, Chuck, consecutively?
You don't know. They ain't my team.
He
That
can't because
motherfucker
it's right
said.
there in front of his face. They
That
haven't.
motherfucker said Taylor Heineke or Logan Wilson.
Yeah.
read
See,
that right
Chuck
there.
full
Read
of
that.
shit. He go from Lamar Jackson to saying Taylor Heineke
Yeah, I
that
know he
guy.
from
Boy,
that.
you don't get your crackhead ass. Oh, my bad. Damn, I ain't
God
mean to say
damn it,
that.
damn it, Mike,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say
mute,
that.
mute his ass right quick.
I
That's
mute
push.
me for that one. I'm sorry.
I can't do it on my phone, so
Man,
I'm
so
you gonna
sorry,
get
Chuck. I'm
boss.
sorry.
You
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get boss later up in here, man.
I said I'm sorry. I apologize. That was too
Chuck,
far.
put the Bisquick down.
okay.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
Y'all got one
See,
cussing. Said
the
six.
problem is people see good throws and having a good season as he's a good thrower of the ball. He's a good quarterback. That doesn't make you a good thrower of the football. Consistency makes you a good thrower of the football. It's like saying, you know, as I say, for instance, Trey Young hit 300 threes one year, and the next years, 4, 5, 6 years in a row, he hit 50. Does that make him an excellent 3-point shooter because he hit 300 threes in one year and the rest of them he hit 40? No, he's not consistently hitting them, so you can't say he's a consistent 3-point shooter. This is how you guys are doing it. If a guy is if he's a good thrower, then he consistently does this.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure my is my mic on?
It is.
Okay. So I asked the question. So if Desmond Ritter was not the guy and we were wrong, and like you said, yeah, they want to say that we were wrong. Why is it extreme to say you might as well cut Desmond Ritter? You might as well cut Desmond Ritter if the Falcons are in a market for a quarterback in 2024.
Okay, Styles, I think they scared of you because they ain't heard shit you
They
said,
been
and nobody's
quiet the
still
whole time.
responding.
Oh,
You
see.
you a bully.
That,
Whoa. Mike.
wait
Y'all
a minute.
got this
Hold
wrong.
on. No. Wait a minute, Coach. You're not finna get away with that. How is that being a bully?
They
I
So
just
they don't
asked
got
the.
listen, they don't got so quiet. They ain't
Bro,
responding
they
no more.
was quiet.
hey. So let me ask y'all something.
I'm gonna just
Did
start
I
calling
ask?
Call K Style. Come on.
No. Did I ask? You read this right here. Read this right here. Did I ask him will they win this year? Did I ask him will they win this year? Did I ask him that?
Hold on, I'm trying
I
to
said when is
understand
the
this.
I
last
don't understand the
time?
question. I'm
No,
tired of
I said
asking
when is the
no,
last
Yeah, my
time
brain,
Baltimore
that's
got
not
no.
got
what
into
you
the
asked.
second
One,
round of the
you
playoffs?
asked, will they win this year? Hold on, what?
I don't know what's going on. Put the genie in the bottle
I
now.
said with 6-2. I said with 6-2, can you guarantee them getting to the playoffs? I didn't say when. I said, can you guarantee with the record they got now? Can you guarantee they'll get to the playoffs?
No. Wait a goddamn minute. No. Somebody finna answer my goddamn question. Don't nobody say shit. I'm gonna say this question one more time. Don't nobody say a goddamn thing. And then look. He said that's a damn.
Oh, we get the same response every time, Gil.
Mm-hmm.
You just said he was ass and he don't deserve to start. So why would you keep a guy that don't deserve to start on your team?
What if the quarterback get hurt? That means he's clearing
And
again.
Because
that's
he
why
right
Chuck
back
said that we was
starting.
my name. No. Look. And
No. Let's go. Let's look at this. He said
right.
that's a damn
And
question.
that's why Chuck.
What?
Hold on,
Hey, y'all got a super chat in there.
Fred
Oh my
Butts with the
God.
$2
We get. Hold on. Let's get this super.
I'm getting
said
confused.
Ritter will be the starter next year. End of story. No,
Story, right? So Chuck,
appreciate that
that's the
$2.
reason why you shouldn't put my
man,
name in
y'all
it.
done gave Coach a headache,
Anything,
yeah.
anything else you got to say, stop putting my name in there because of this right here. Because you clearly, number one, you couldn't answer K Styles' question. You got my shit wrong, and now you coming back with this.
What is wrong with one?
Pass your bedtime, Chuck. Pass your bedtime. Time to go night
One
night.
is upset.
Time to go night
One is
night, nigga.
upset today,
Time to go
bro.
But
night night. Cause I can't stand blatant stupidity. Time to go night night, nigga. Time to go night night.
hold on.
My God.
Chuck said that's a dumb question. He could be a useful backup. But if they're in a
Oh my
market for,
God.
hold on, let me explain this. So if the Falcons are in a market for a quarterback in 2024, and you still have Tyler Heineke still under contract for next year, what's the point of having Desmond Ritter?
He could be the third quarterback.
Now, if he's the third quarterback, there's no.
Case now,
Look,
case now.
hold on, let me finish. So what you're saying is Desmond Ritter will be the third string quarterback, which means he has no purpose. So
Which mean-
what the hell are you talking about?
Because at any time third string quarterback goes into the practice squad, which guarantees he probably wouldn't even be on the team. He wouldn't be on the practice squad long anyway if he was that guy.
Exactly. Because if you draft a quarterback and you still have Tyler Heineke for 2024,
Hey,
where does Desmond fit? Where does Desmond fit into that conversation?
a lot
He
of them
doesn't.
folks, a lot of fans fail to realize that they had a first round grade on this quarterback.
Yeah, he had a first round
A
grade.
lot of quarterbacks fell in the fucking draft that he came out.
And because it was one of the deepest offensive line and defensive lines draft in quite some time.
Nobody really needed a quarterback that badly to get him in the first round.
Right.
You got to think they go by statistics in the NFL, dog. They watch this.
I got a question though for everybody.
Right.
This is the question I have. What if Desmond was drafted in the first round? Does he get a pass?
That's a good. That's a good.
According to this fan base, yes, coach. We brought that up before.
I'm just curious.
No.
I'm curious about
coming
that.
to the Falcons, probably not.
Yeah,
that's a question.
He being a first round pick, him being a first round pick is not what everybody wanted. So they would adjust. They would adjust for the team. See, he's a third round pick. Now he's the problem. You make him a first round pick. Now the team's a problem because they don't want him here. So no, it would fall on the team's deficiencies then.
Because I'm a look. Cause hold on, because I remember exactly last time we had this conversation, and I know who Chuck's guy is. Justin Fields, right? We already know
that's Marky Mark's guy too.
The quarterback that can't see behind the line and throwing the football. But okay.
Okay. So, once we're talking about fumbles here, I actually got some numbers if it decided to want to come up.
Oh, don't do it to him, K Styles. Don't do that to them.
So in the 3 years, so hold on. Look, okay, so here you go. 35 touchdowns, 27 interceptions. Yeah. Right. All right. Here's the other thing. Here's the part of the stats that they don't talk about with him. 32 fumbles in 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 32 fumbles.
Really? Interesting.
He got 30. So he got a Jim Brown on his body. 32.
Hey, they got
Brown number.
Who we talking about? Lamar Jackson right now?
No, I'm talking about the other one.
The other chosen one.
Yeah.
Jessica Fields.
Yeah.
Jessica Fields. I ain't calling it.
That's Justine.
So he got to have that. You remember on replacement, they put that elephant juice on that nigga head.
But the reason why the reason why I'm making the point is this where it comes down to where you draft it matters to certain people.
Right.
This is where you draft it, and the hype behind that player is what it matters.
Fred Butts.
There you go, Fred.
$2. Appreciate
well,
that.
Why the hell they want Kirk Cousins then?
They don't want him because
Coach, he didn't say that, Coach. He said he would consider.
But the same thing, consider means you want him.
Exactly, Coach.
Because my thing about it is he said he. Cause hold on, let's look up
Ain't that
what.
the same?
Hold on, let me see something right quick. Let me see.
Okay,
You
because
get thinking about
look, this the same man. Now hold on now. His partner is the same man that told us earlier today when we asked him a question. He said he wants a consistent quarterback.
Yeah, he said, yeah. The first thing he said was a consistent quarterback. And Kirk Cousins was Kirk Cousins was the first name you came up with.
it.
Yeah.
He ain't your cousin.
that
Hey, you know
was
what?
the. Let's see.
That's the
Oh,
first thing they come up with, though. Every time they talk about why Desmond Ritter ain't it, they talk about his draft pick, and he don't have a wow factor about him. You go to
right.
some of these content creator channels, he don't have
Hold
that
on.
wow factor. What does
Let's
he
see.
does well? And
Let's
come
see.
on, bro.
Okay,
Come on, bro.
so the definition of consider is think carefully about, typically before making a decision. We have similar terms such as think about, contemplate, examine, appraise, review, study, ponder, chew over, assess, evaluate, compare, weigh up, and judge.
What? Whoa. He said Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud, the BS
Yeah,
ends
I
tonight
seen
one.
that.
Nigga, ain't
What?
neither one of
Stop
them
using
still
that
got 2
N
months left.
word. We don't use that word.
Hey, you
Y'all
spell your
got
name?
one fired
Okay, then.
up over here,
Okay.
y'all.
Hold on. That ain't how you spell
Because
your name though.
Chuck
That's a
actually,
Hispanic man.
no, look, Chuck actually act like he making a good point. Like, first of all, who
First of all,
is talking
first of
about Anthony Richardson ain't even playing. CJ Stroud, he just barely getting above the top. We're talking about nigga, look, let me tell you something. Stop
Oh
drinking
my
the lean
lord.
and go take a nap. Stop drinking the lean and go take a
Grady
nap.
Jarrett,
Because you done
Hey,
Grady
already
Jarrett,
showed you done
CJ
already
Grady,
CJ Stroud, we just brought that situation up by CJ Stroud. How many passes he got over 10 yards down the field? We brought that up earlier. How many
bruh,
passes?
cut it out,
It's
Chuck.
they not listening to
uncoordinated,
me.
You
bro.
trying.
They not
look,
listening to me no more. They up here saying N
look,
words and just
look, look. Like I
Bruh,
said,
because
Chuck,
Chuck
look,
trying it, bruh.
I need
Chuck still didn't answer
499.
my Chuck still didn't answer my damn question. But
oh,
CG2K said they don't want him because he didn't throw a 62-yarder for a touchdown.
Huh?
Pretty
Exactly.
much.
Matt
Pretty
Ryan
much.
done put
Pretty much.
No, no,
high expectations in him, man.
no, no. Like I said, no. Chuck didn't answer my question when I asked. So if they're in the market for a quarterback in 2024, and you still have Tyler Heineke under contract for next year, what's the point of having Desmond Ritter as a backup if you're in the market for a quarterback in
for a
2024?
quarterback
Mm-hmm.
because his salary started going up the
That
more
part.
that he's on the roster. So now you got a quarterback that's
That part.
making over $3 million. Backup quarterbacks
You,
typically a young one, typically just a quarterback. You really don't pay them much over $3 to $4 million for especially a guy that young like that. That's actually too much money because you can get that $1 million to a defensive lineman or offensive lineman or even a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So you really
mm,
you're sacrificing
Look,
depth in
I
other
hope y'all
positions.
drunk.
Hey, you know what narrative they like
I,
to use though. They like to use that Desmond Ritter was here last year, but who did Desmond Ritter have teaching him how to play quarterback last year?
The breakdancing
Hmm.
kid.
He
That's
had
another
some
thing too.
nobody,
so-called veteran
baby.
quarterback named Marcus
what's up?
Mariota, who
What,
decides to leave in the middle of the fucking
what's up?
season because he got benched.
That
Why I steal
right,
your
right.
room?
I mean, the man said, "Hey, look, if you need me, I'll help you." And then he disappeared.
Nobody,
So he had to
baby.
figure it out on his own.
No, no. Look, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it to Chuck. He said we don't have to speak hypotheticals no more. We got film a riddle. That's not a hypothetical. That is a possibility.
That's not hypothetical.
That's not a
Guys get
hypothetical.
cut. Julio Jones got traded. So you can't say it's a damn hypothetical.
That's not,
It's a reality. It could happen.
that's a reality. That's a reality.
So,
You draft a quarterback in the first round, as y'all won't. You have no use for him. That's a reality.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You know what? It's an hour 29 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right now because we're making too much sense for people in the comment section that have brain stickers or drop a Kool-Aid. We ain't gonna name no names, but you know who you are. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for
That
taking a look,
motherfucker
and thank
said,
you for getting
I
some
didn't say
education.
he didn't. I didn't
What
say I
I
wanted him.
need
I said I
y'all,
would consider him. Man, shut up.
I'm gonna do y'all do me a favor. Stay off the lean, get you some sleep. Try it
Stay
again next
off
week.
the weed.
Look, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it, man. We're gonna get y'all your evenings back. Young
Off the weed.
somebody send Chuck. Somebody
Don't
send Chuck a
do
care
your
package.
cracker.
Leave that bitch quick alone, Chuck. That's all I'm gonna say for you. We out, y'all.
I'm out of here
Y'all make
like
sure y'all
crack
follow and
cereal.
subscribe. Follow and subscribe.